Okay guys, in this video, me and Reith had to work all morning, and so we decided we were going to take off to the lake about 3 o'clock. Now we've not crappie fished in a couple weeks, so we really didn't know what the fish were doing, but we had some ideas. They're dropping the lake level down at the lake we fished. They're continuing to drop the lake level to work on the dam, and that's sort of, well, it's confusing the fish for one. But we suspected that the crappie would still be deep on the brush piles and the bridge columns that we typically fish in a little bit colder weather. So anyway, we took off. We got down to the channel and we got set up. We got ready to fish. Winds are blowing, but we're good, right? We got our 24-volt trolling motor. We're ready to go. And so we put our trolling motor down and get ready to check out a couple spots, because we're going to look, we're going to use a depth finder to see if we can find some fish before we start fishing. And we realize that the batteries, for some reason, and we think it's only one, we may have a bad battery, or one of the batteries didn't take a charge. We don't know exactly what happened, but we don't have, well, we have very little trolling motor power. Not enough to keep us where we need to be to fish. With the wind blowing, we didn't have a whole lot of options, and we tried to tough it out for a little while, but we couldn't present the baits the way we needed to present them, and we were catching a few white perch. So we moved to some locations to where we could catch some white perch, because they're fun to catch, great to eat. So we decided we was going to go catch a few white perch and try to make the best of the day. We didn't get on the crappie. We didn't really find a crappie. I mean, we caught a few, but mostly we just targeted white perch because we had to hide from the wind. So it's not a very good crappie video, but we still had a great time. We sort of salvaged the day, and I hope y'all enjoy it. Okay, y'all, we're out here on Lake Hickory again. Right now, we don't know exactly what the fish are doing. We've been off the lake for a couple weeks. So what we're doing, we're taking the boat, we're going around, and we're using our depth finder, and we're trying to find out. The last time we were down here fishing, these fish were deep, really deep, and the water's warmed up probably 5 or 6 degrees from the last time we was down here. So what we're going to do, we just got here, and we're going to ride around. We're going to check a couple holes, see if we can't find some fish. We're looking for marks on the depth finder. We suspect that they're moving in toward the shallow water. It's about the right temperature to where the males should be moving up some, making beds, and the females ought to be at the end of the brush. But we're going to find out. Y'all bear with us. We'll see if we can't find them. Yep. Any matter? Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. I don't believe that's a crappie. It don't act like one. Nope. One of them old bass fish, wasn't it? Bass fish.
on it. Got him hammered.
He ain't much. He ain't much. That's like this is right. No. Little perch.
A boneless skunk.
A little boneless skunk. Yeah, them fish ain't very big.
They good eating.
They ought to taste big. Little fish, no. Another one of them whites, ain't it? What you got there? It's a little better fish. Gosh, ain't it a shame? Ain't it a shame?
Good one.
Good bird. That's my number 2 right there. Can't get them crappies, them right there. Number 2 eaters around here. That's right. There you got one. Another firefish. Guys, we have literally no trolling motor. I mean, we got just a touch. It's about like paddling with a coffee cup. We've snuck up on this hole right here. We catching some white perch here before we got blowed off of it. The wind sort of calmed down. We snuck up on it. We're going to pick a couple up before we get blowed back. You know, things don't always go the way you want them to go. The main thing is you just make the best of it. Still having fun.
Glad we ain't got them jumping cars down here.
And what?
Them jumping cars.
That'd be odd, wouldn't it? Going around everywhere on the lake with a helmet on.
Yep. Paintball gear and a helmet.
Yeah. Asian carp, that's what they call them, right?
Yeah.
There. It ain't much of a bite, but it's a bite. It's a bite.
Yeah, that's a good one.
For a good little, that's a good bite. For a good little white perch for a day like today, yeah.
Yeah.
A day like today.
Of course, little midget.
That's a good fish. There, a little. That's one of them there.
Head shaker.
Well, he's gone just like that.
Yeah.
He's still. That's good. He's still there. He ain't real good. We're glad to have him. Glad to have him. All right, guys, we are headed to the house. Like we said earlier in the video, we come out today. We got out here about 3 o'clock. Both of us had to work this morning, so we was going to try it a little bit. And when we got out here, we had a battery malfunction. Something didn't charge correctly. Don't know for sure, but we had very little power on the batteries. So we had to back up and pump. We had to make a day of it. And what we did, we knew that there was some white perch over here around these docks and these laps. We caught a few of them. So we just started targeting white perch for the remainder of the day. And consequently, we caught enough that Garvis ain't going to have to go hungry tonight. He will have something to eat with his pork and beans. And so maybe next time we'll be more prepared. But it was still a wonderful day on the water. It's absolutely beautiful today. We got some fronts moving in this weekend, so this may be the only time we get to fish this weekend. And so we made the best of it, but we're glad y'all could join us. This is Cliffside Outfitters. Y'all have a good day.